Speaker, goodness me, Mr. Speaker, what a tirade of hyperbole and exaggeration. I think I said it in my first reading speech. What we're seeing in this House during this debate is a recreation of a world that ceased to exist many, many years ago. That once proud party, proud of representing the working class of New Zealand, now simply wants to recreate the class wars of the 19th century without recognising just how much the world has changed. And what this legislation, the Employment Relations Amendment Bill number 2, is all about is greater flexibility, greater responsibility for workers, whether they choose to belong to trade unions or not, and for employers. And I suspect, Mr. Speaker, that I'm like many, probably all members on this side of the House, and probably like most New Zealanders, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing employers, those people who take out mortgages on their homes to start their businesses, to keep their businesses running, who often go without, whose families go without, to make sure that the workers are first and foremost paid, being kicked around. But then again, Mr. Speaker, if you step back and look at it, what is this Labor Party that's debating this legislation? It is certainly not the representative of the working class. In fact, it begs the question, Mr. Speaker, where is the next great working class leader of the Labor Party? They haven't had one for 40 years, Mr. Speaker. The one they had, it took him a long time to develop. Where is the next one? And I can tell the House this, Mr. Speaker, that person will not come from the core membership of the current Labor Party. The core membership of the current Labor Party, which is no more than a group of trade union officials. And I was staggered, Mr. Speaker, when this bill was being debated last time the House sat, to hear during Mr. Hanari's speech that these people on the other side, who I heard boasting of having led strikes, also took their wages at the same time. And I wonder, Mr. Speaker, how many New Zealand families tremble at night at the prospect of a bunch of trade union officials who now control the Labor Party, taking their husbands and wives and fathers and mothers out on strike so they can build a reputation for themselves, so they can get a bit of publicity with absolutely no regard for the good of the working class people of New Zealand. Is that a point of order?
Is this a point of order? Darian Fenton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thought we were on the second reading of the Employment Relations Bill number 2, not talking about the trade union movement and Tauhenere strike bill.
Yeah, look, the second reading is the tightest of the three debates, and I'd ask the member to draw the analogies into the second reading. Alan Peachy. No, I've ruled. Alan Peachy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just pass one observation, and that is it's interesting just how sensitive that crowd over there are to the truth about the real nature of trade unionism in New Zealand and what that party now represents. Thank you.